early in the movie, he's like, I was a chicken sign guy on meth.
Yeah.
And
they go into the next room, and it's the
just
chicken guy.
And it's just, he just like, Chaotically Nerdy is made by nerds for nerds. This podcast is made by adults for adults and children with bad parents. Adult language will be used and adult situations may arise. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Chaotically Nerdy. On this week's episode is me, Bucky.
And me, Bob.
I don't know anymore. I remember. Hop. I'm Hop.
Close,
but no cigar.
Yeah.
The Red Guardian.
There you go.
That'll work.
I'm Red Guardian.
I was going to say Bucky, but you took it. So
It's because I was sitting there scrambling.
which one? And the only one I remember is Bucky.
I see. As he's like trying to pull his phone up. He's
I was
like,
trying to pull it up because
I'm like,
Elaine Bennis.
I'm like, he is not gonna have a fucking. He is not gonna have this ready.
because I was sitting there thinking, and I was like,
I can see the panic setting on his face. He was like, I don't remember their names. I don't remember their names.
no. Here's what happened. The panic.
I've seen it.
The panic set in because I went, I don't want to say Bucky. And then I was pulling it up and I go, oh, fuck, I have to say Bucky. Because I couldn't get it pulled up fast enough.
I just see him doing this, and he's just like, he's just like opening it up, and he's just trying to scroll.
I should have said Junior Varsity Captain America.
There you go.
Yeah, that would have worked too. So if you haven't gathered so far, we're going to talk about Thunderbolts, the new Avengers. I don't know which one's actually the title.
It is technically Thunderbolts.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's B Team.
But first, plugs. Every time I say that, because you said this one time whenever I said plugs, and it made me think of butt plugs for some reason, because you responded with some answer, and I was like, butt plugs? And
like
so
plugs.
now every time I say plugs, I think butt plugs, which is weird. Use the link down below, and you can join our Discord and talk to us there, and you can even suggest things. Like last week, we talked about Disney Channel original movies that we want suggestions on, so you can join and tell us something that you want us to talk about there.
Yep.
You can find links to our Patreon, which has free and paid specials, and links to our YouTube, where we play video games sometimes. Rarely. Also, I lied recently. I said that we did 3. It Takes 2. We've only done 2.
I thought we'd only done 2.
I
I
thought
was
we-
like, you said, I'm like, maybe we did.
I thought we'd done 3. I thought I had edited 3, but I think what happened was I edited 1 for TikTok, and that made me think it was the 3rd. Like I edited a clip. So let's jump in and let's talk about Thunderbolts. Jarrett made the script, so take it away, bud.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be real professional.
It's already started out. We've gone through butt plugs and
That's normal.
not knowing,
That's
not even knowing
normal.
the characters in the movie we're going to be reviewing.
That's Tyler. Tyler just has, he can't.
I don't remember their names.
We went over this. Tyler doesn't remember names for some reason.
I don't.
He's
Well, it's like
Because when I went to say a name, the only name that went through my mind was Linda. There's nobody in this fucking movie named Linda.
So I went. Here's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say Red Guardian's name, but I couldn't remember his actual fucking name.
Alexi.
Yeah, I couldn't remember that for the life of me.
Alex.
So then I was like, look it up, and then I was like, fuck, Bucky's the option.
Anyway, the opening, the Marvel Studio opening, which they've been doing this a lot with some of these movies, is they give them unique Marvel Studios openings.
Oh,
Like
yeah, I
this
noticed.
We'll get to it when
They've been doing that ever since.
I mean, they've doing a lot more.
In game, right?
That's with they've changed the pictures that are in the logo, but I'm talking they're actually giving them like a twist, not just changing the pic, because they changed those for most of the movies. Like if like when it was like, you know,
If it's Spider-Man, you see a bunch of Spider-Man shit.
Yeah.
It's like after Stan Lee died, they had one that was
Yeah,
just
that's
Stan
awesome,
Lee.
Yeah.
On the next, it was on the next movie.
But I know for specifically for this one and Fantastic Four, both of them have unique intros that are very cool and stylized to the movie. I'm like, it's neat. And then we start with our main character of this movie, Yelena, the Black Widow.
Who doesn't feel like the main character. Like, this feels enough of it being everybody that she doesn't feel like the main focus. I know that she is, especially with the start, but
I feel like it's pretty obvious she's the main character to me. It's an ensemble, but she's the main character.
Well, that's like Avengers. Who's the main
Yeah.
character in the first Avengers movie?
It's Tony.
It's Tony.
Yeah. He's the one who has the
But it still doesn't feel like an Iron Man movie.
I didn't say it. I'm saying she's the main character.
Yeah, I think that's what he's getting at.
Yeah. It's not
It's not a Yelena movie.
No.
No.
yeah.
But she is the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. It starts with her, breaking into Oxcorp, which is suspiciously close to
Spidery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're treading on. I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna try and little twist the name here.
Slide right in.
Osborne, Oscorp. I'm like, okay, hang on, whoa. That's only one letter difference.
It's only one letter.
But yeah, it's really cool. I think it's a nice little funny intro. Like matches her tone in Black Widow a lot better than Hawkeye.
Yeah.
At least, like, there are moments she's funny in Hawkeye, but I think this matches the tone of her in Black Widow a lot more, where she's a lot more, charismatic, but also, like, kind of depressing.
A little bit.
Which, there has been some traumatic shit that's happened to her since then. And then we're going to cut to Bucky. I don't really, I think it just does cut to Bucky and the...
It cuts to Bucky whenever they are
at the hearing.
Yes. But he's not actually, like, he's just there.
He's there. He's a part. He's not on the
Council.
The Judiciary Committee, but he's one of the he's an active representative.
Yeah.
In the House, and he's getting interviewed by all these reporters. They're like, "Hey, what's your thought?" He's like, We'll figure it out. We're gonna get to the bottom."
Yeah.
So I'm like, Jesus, Bucky.
Yeah,
They do make mention, like, you are not gonna make it long.
No.
How did this man get elected?
Yeah, they really did say that. They said that, and they said, like, because he was trying to do something, like, early on, and he's like, I'm probably mixing a movie. Don't go on.
No.
I think I'm mixing a movie. Wasn't he trying to fight something, and they're like, you're not gonna make it long?
No,
because
this is
of
this
that.
movie. Yeah.
That's this movie. Okay.
That's when he. When they fight,
He was like trying to go against what they were saying, and like, or do something earlier than what they wanted to do.
maybe, I don't know, but yeah, they make. I'm sitting here like, this man just got elected because he's fucking the Winter Soldier
Absolutely.
and handsome.
Yeah. 2 for 2, baby.
I'm like, damn.
That's all you need. Super soldier serum, handsome.
Yeah, but I love Juliette Lewis. Jesus.
You love Jesus? That's good. I'm glad to hear that, bud. Julia Louis
Dreyfus.
Yes.
Jesus, my fucking dyslexia is terrible. Yeah, she is. Which we've gotten little snippets of Valentina before in other movies, but goddamn, she is. She has some of the best zingers in this fucking movie. Of just like fucking pow 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 pow. She's just fucking nailing people. I'm like, God. Yeah, this is why you were, on Seinfeld and.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh yeah, she still got it.
Other things she's been in, I mean, she does the same thing.
Yes.
She's just constantly whipping.
Yeah. And then we're going to, Yelena goes to visit Alexei, and he freaks out thinking it's the DoorDash driver.
Yeah. Yeah. That was good.
He's like, I told you to leave it on the porch.
Yeah.
It makes me, I feel like some people might think that it's a little bit too much Alexei this movie. I
want more Alexis.
I want more.
He's my favorite character
He is so
in this movie.
goddamn funny.
Ashley said the same thing. He's like, he's my favorite.
He is so
He's
funny.
the comedic relief.
He is
There
so
is
funny.
nothing that is fucking serious about him.
Just so you know, most of this
Except
is
for-
going to be fucking his
Alexei?
lines.
Yeah.
It's
Except
gonna
for
be,
he's very serious about himself.
Exactly.
Yes.
But
And it's fantastic. It
Yes.
makes you believe that is not just the character, that is the person.
yes.
yeah.
Yes. Which it might be. I don't know. I've never.
It really
I've never
might
met
be.
Hog. So I mean, what's his name? Hop. I mean,
What the fuck?
David Harbour.
David Harbour. Yeah.
Harbor. Yeah.
No, because there are other movies that he's in. Like he's in like fucking Extraction 1, and he plays like a not. He maybe has like one funny line, maybe, but he is not. he's not that funny as Hop.
It sounds like they never gave him the chance
He is
to shoot lines out
hilarious.
because he's great on Stranger Things and in this.
But I feel like he plays a different character in Stranger Things. He plays a lot more serious, like not.
He does, but he's still really good.
He's good, but I wouldn't say he's funny as Hop. Like he has a line here and there.
Yeah.
But he is not like.
It's more like his reactions
Yes.
to things are funny on that than it is like his actual
lines.
Yeah, he's not delivering fucking lines left and right that are just
Like this.
hilarious. Yeah. Then we, Yelena's like, hey, I want to do a more public facing role. And Val's like, all right, go do your last job. Try and stop this person who's stealing shit.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's Ghost from Ant-Man 2.
Yep.
They get in there and surprise, surprise, it's not just Ghost in there. It's also John Walker and fucking Taskmaster. And they're all trying to kill each other in, a 4-way circle of death.
Was that Taskmaster?
Yeah, it was Taskmaster.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
No, I didn't pay attention to that, I guess.
Well,
They're not there long enough to really matter.
Okay, no, because we cut back to Bucky and he is
No, that is
the whole fight. The whole fight
awesome
is-
4-way fight.
Yes.
Poor Taskmaster.
Oh,
Master.
yes, yeah. Fucking, which to be fair, they didn't really, use the character right. I mean, they kind of altered it where it wasn't really the comic accurate character. It was a lot more interesting. And
What was the last movie Taskmaster was in?
Black Widow, that's the only
Was
thing.
it? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
the
what I
only-
thought,
that's
but I couldn't
the only
remember.
thing she's been in
And
was that and this.
I don't remember
Yeah,
her.
she's not really that entertaining.
It's the same thing as
Yeah.
Ghost. Ghost hadn't been anything since
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man 2.
It's kind of a played out trope though. I can fight because you can fight.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I copy all your moves, which
Yeah.
it's cool in theory. It's kind of hard to do it right sometimes.
It's also really boring
yeah.
on screen
'Cause,
we've seen like shows where they've done something similar, but
Like, well, I also like, what's the big trope like people have against Marvel? It's like it's just another person with the same powers fighting the same person. It's like
it's Bucky versus Cap.
Yeah,
and-
you're like, oh, it's a palette swap essentially. So it's like, yeah. But still, fucking, it was a little surprising in the theaters. I mean, not that surprising because if you looked at any trailers or anything, you're like, where the fuck's Taskmaster? In this shit?
Yeah.
You're like, I only see them in the fight, and then they're fucking dead. And then she had to be the Slipknot of this movie.
Good.
Do you know what that references to?
No.
Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
There has to be a sacrificial person in the movie to be like, oh, shit's real. We're killing people.
Is that the first Suicide Squad?
Yes.
Oh no, I remember that.
Yeah,
yes.
remember that he's like zip line in. He's like gets fucking shot or his head explosion device goes off.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, yeah, we had to have somebody do that. Yeah.
Yep.
Then we cut to Bucky and he's trying to. I can't tell if he's trying to flirt with Mel or like just to get what he wants, but there's definitely like something going on. I'm like, this is weird.
I think it may just be him being awkward from
He
being
is awkward.
109 years old.
But I also feel like she's definitely like, I'm down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just weird because like Sebastian Stan's like 40 something. This, what the fuck's her name? It's like Geraldine Vish something. I can't remember.
Geraldine, Viswanathan.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. She's like in her 20s. I'm like, this is.
No, she's not.
She's 30?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
30. Exactly.
Okay.
Well, she
Even
just
then,
turned 30.
that's not that strange.
It is, but I'm like, I feel like
Ask like any girl
I feel like in the movie though she portrays a little bit younger.
if they've ever had
She
a
is
40,
portrayed-
50-year-old man
she's
hit on them
portrayed like
in a
I
bar.
feel like she's portrayed like early to mid 20s. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I gotta look buck.
This definitely seems like it's one of her first jobs.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I gotta look buck.
The only women
'Cause he
who
even
don't
mentioned-
get hit on in a bar by 40 and 50-year-old men are 40 and 50-year-old women.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying it's not a good look for Buck. But also then I'm like, is he though? Is he?
I mean, she's not 18.
No. But he's also technically.
But he's also like,
he does make a joke about it at some
Yeah.
point. He's like, I'm also like 120 years old or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Or however fucking old he is. But yeah. Yeah. And then cut back to the bunker, and John just acts like he's the main character of this movie, and he just starts giving orders out. He's like, I'm Captain America, bitch.
that's just so fucking funny because everybody's just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
They definitely wrote him better than they did in Falcon and Winter Soldier, where he was a lot more serious and like intelligent.
Yeah.
And this movie, they play him as a total like himbo, like doesn't really know what the fuck he's doing sometimes.
But he seems to get shit done.
Yeah.
He does get shit done, but there's sometimes where he gives off like a doofus vibe, like jock, like doofus jock type energy.
Yeah, but I mean,
he was.
at the same time, like, how many times has he ever faced off against somebody like Sentinel?
Sentry.
Whatever. It's the fucking same word.
Base word, yeah. Root word.
Sentinel.
Yeah. No, Sentinels are big giant robots.
I understand. I understand. The same damn thing. Okay.
Yeah. And then then Bucky's like he's fucking trying to like he's cooking and he's cleaning his arm. He's sitting there fucking doing it. He's like, oh my god, this is so
Not cleaning his arm. He put it in the fucking dishwasher.
Yeah, but I was saying like, it's in the dishwasher. It's dishwasher safe.
First of all, how the fuck's it fit? Dishwashers aren't fucking
It
gigantic.
bends. He has it. He takes
Sure.
it, and it's like this. That fits your dishwasher.
I just,
Yeah, it was mostly there for the joke. That's how he cleans his
Yeah.
arm. But
It's not a bad idea.
it's not a bad idea, but it's also a stupid idea because I feel like you're wasting dishwashing pots.
Why?
The funny part, there was other dishes
Throw it
in
in
there.
the fucking bathtub.
There were other. You could. I mean, if you could put it in the fucking dishwasher, you could fucking shower with it on.
Exactly. If it can run through a fucking... That's the better point that I don't think it went over my head. Why not just wash it like a fucking arm?
It almost, like sometimes he acts like it's like really like painful. I don't know because he takes it. Anytime you see him not like in action or where he has to like look normal with two arms, he has
It's
it
probably
Yeah.
fucking heavy.
That's what I'm saying. But he's also
Yeah.
a super soldier, so it's like
Well, it doesn't matter because it's going to be heavier than
Yeah.
your natural arm because you don't
Yeah.
have muscles attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is just kind of weighing on his fucking
So I'm like,
shoulder.
so I'm like, it must be like kind of like like straining and painful. So like anytime he can take it off, he's got that fucking arm off.
Yeah.
Then
if I could take my arms off, that'd be great.
Then I forget. Mel does he call Mel or Mel calls him and she's like, "Hey, shit's going down. You might want to look into this," and gives him some information on I guess to where the bunker's at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we cut back to the bunker crew and they're like, "Hey, you know what? There's free loot here. Loot the body. I get the shield I get the sword." What does fucking John take? What does he take?
He grabs a gun.
He grabs a gun, that's right.
Because he's the one that starts
He
it.
starts-
He
okay,
reaches down
I
and
just-
grabs a gun.
I just remember Ghost grabs the sword.
Yeah.
And Bob's like, at this point, Bob is woken up. Yes, 'cause he's like-
he's hiding up
He's
the
like,
side.
I don't think we should take that. He makes some like muttering under his breath line, and he's like, I don't think that's cool. We shouldn't be taking her stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking, I can't remember what he says. John says something. They call him an asshole. I can't. Oh,
Well, it's 'cause
Bob
he-
calls him an asshole.
Well, he starts talking about he's
has
telling
a-
people what to do.
Yes, he is. And he's like, I have all experience. I was Captain America.
Yeah.
And,
And Bob goes, "You can't be Captain America. You're an asshole." Captain America's not an asshole.
Yeah. Then they escape, or they break into the elevator shaft, and there's no elevator. The elevator's stuck, so they have to they get in the elevator and like,
And then they
so
realize
does anybody fucking fly
Yeah.
or what? Are we all just punch and shoot?
He just jumps.
Yeah.
Just
Oh.
jumps straight up.
that was Walker did do that. He's like,
He's
I'll take care of it. Takes 3 steps in, jumps, and then falls back down.
He jumps really far up there.
Yes,
does.
he does. He jumps super far, like out of visual range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably at least at like 60, 70 feet in the air.
Then he falls.
Yeah, falls back on his back.
So then they do the classic. Everybody put your
Yes.
backs together.
They do a starfish and they walk their way up there and fucking, they get to the top and they're like, well, he did not think this through, which I feel like they could have just kept walking.
That's the thing. Keep walking.
Well, okay, they do, like Ava, her boot is slipping. She's like, I can't hold this very long. I'm like, just keep fucking walking. Like they had another like 3 feet they could have walked up
Yeah.
and would have been much closer.
Well, the other thing that they didn't think about is once you get up there,
Yeah.
one of them will go in, and then they have to fix
No, they
that.
thought about that. They're like, they also were like, but I'm like, you also could have went up further, got closer to the edge where the person who is going to
Jump in.
is actually closer, and then you can like people can hang on and stuff like
Yeah.
and then at this point, Valentina has called in all her SWAT people, her armed forces to eliminate the problem because they were not supposed to be working together. She's like, hey, we need to get rid of these people.
They were sent there to die.
They were all essentially what was I guess supposed to happen was 3 of them were supposed to be dead, and then the room was supposed to light on fire and kill the last one, or all the fire was supposed to kill all of them. I guess if they all survive somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then fucking Yelena and John have this, they're trying to make a plan, and John's trying to tell her what to do, and Yelena's like, no, I'll cut the lights. They'll throw a fucking smoke grenade, and then I'll turn the lights back on because they'll have to turn on their night vision, and I'll turn the lights back on and flash them. He's like, all right, fuck it. And he's... when fucking... So obviously this plan doesn't work because...
They can't get to it to shut off the lights in time.
No, the lights don't work.
Yeah, when she tries to turn them back on,
the breaker slips back.
Yeah.
And he's like,
shutting
"Fuck
off.
it, god damn it, I'll do it myself." Fucking, he starts fucking just
wailing on
it.
Yeah.
You're like, he's gonna start killing people.
Yeah.
Where we at? Yeah.
Great plan, Walker. Because
at some point, okay,
I'll do it myself.
Yeah. At some point, I forgot I skipped the part where they were all like trying to like out trauma each other. And they're fucking trying to bring up all their sob stories.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Because it's like, I win. Fucking dead parents, dead sister.
Yeah.
She's like, I win. They're all trying to out trauma each other. Yeah. What's the great plan, Walker? Is that? I guess that is to that.
That's whenever
it's when they're
back
leaving.
to back.
No, it's when they're leaving.
It's whenever they're leaving and they all have their mascot.
He goes, I got a plan.
And they just go to drive out and the guy stops them.
Yeah. At the first question, he's like,
no.
He's like,
he's told to identify himself. And he's like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, great. That's a great idea, Walter. Yeah. I feel like he has a lot of great starts of plans. Doesn't really know how to finish a plan.
Got good ideas.
Yeah. And it turns out, Bob can't fly because he goes, self-sacrifice, gets lit up like he's fucking Willem Dafoe in Boondock Saints. No, not Boondock Saints. What is it?
I mean, he's in Boondock Saints, but
What am I thinking of?
He doesn't get shot up in
Platoon?
Boondock Saints. Platoon.
That's what I'm thinking of. I'm like, there's somewhere he's getting shot up. Yeah.
The bullets are just keeping him up at this point. Yes.
And then he falls down and he's like, just gets up and flies away like he's...
Then he passes out, I guess, from lack of oxygen or something, or trauma or something.
No, it's kind of...
he kind of like doesn't know how to control it.
Yeah.
He realizes
He
he's flying and then realizes that he doesn't know how to fly.
It might be from lack of oxygen.
And he drops down
Could
like
be.
a
fucking meteor.
rod of heaven.
Yeah.
And then fucking, they're trying to like get back to civilization because they're like, fuck it.
Sneakily.
Stealthily, yes. They're trying to like stealthily get back to civilization because they're like, all right, fuck it. We need to split up. We're no good, dead.
Yeah.
And here comes Alexi because apparently he was driving Valentina's limo whenever she's like, eliminate them. He's like,
He's just driving across the desert, just honking.
Which they explain.
Fucking blaring it.
They explain he drove like 16, 17 hours because he drove from fucking DC to the middle of the desert.
Not only that, because he's got a
left-
fucking jug in the back, and he says, "Don't drink that."
The big gulp.
Don't drink
The big gulp.
Which means he stopped somewhere to get a big gulp.
Yeah. Or he had one.
Well, he had to get gas.
He had to have left right after she
Yes.
got out of the car, and he's like, "Oh God!" And then he just takes off driving in her limo, and apparently just drives all the way from where?
They're in DC. That's where she's at.
And he drives
all the way to
like Nevada.
Yes.
Yes.
Nevada, Colorado, Utah, somewhere in the desert.
Yeah. That was,
Which is also more
and it drives
impressive.
to Oklahoma. I know that because it's really flat.
Yes.
And he mentions it.
Yeah, it's also funny that he finds them on top of everything.
I don't
Because,
think they ever give any coordinates. He just somehow, maybe he has a fucking Find My Phone app.
Emulate it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No. he was like a fucking Russian spy. He probably, he's got something.
Yeah.
And then they have this, because Alexei immediately is like, this is the team. We can be a team.
Oh, they
we
talked
can be
about
the team that's on the Wheaties box.
That's the other thing. They talked about the fucking Thunderbolt. Like, Yelena talked about the Thunderbolts at some point.
Hang on. The West Chesapeake Valley Thunderbolts.
Yes, she talked about that beforehand because they say something about it in the car, and Alexei's like, "You named it after your childhood soccer team?"
Yes.
And then he just fucking rams it the whole.
Yes, he was like, "We are the team," and then obviously because Alexei was not stealthy, the goons know where they're at.
Yeah, because he was blaring his horn the whole fucking time he went to pick him up.
It's a limo driving through the desert. Yes. They have helicopters and planes.
Yeah.
That is the thing. Walker points out several times.
He goes, healers are too low. Or he says something like they're too low to be doing something. And he's like
they're doing recon. They're too low to see anything, though.
Yeah.
And
they're like, we get it. You were in the military. But fucking Walker asks him, he's like, is this thing bulletproof? And he's like, Alexei's like, yeah. And then
they get shot up.
He's like, I thought you said it was bulletproof. He's like, bulletproof-ish. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
And then Bucky makes his fucking Terminator entrance, which is, it's so good. Like,
yeah.
There are so many like little homages to it, but it's like, he even looks like a Terminator.
He does. In that particular scene, it's
fucking awesome.
That's probably what they were going for.
Yes, it's definitely a direct like homage to that. But it is awesome. And then, Bucky captures him. Which it's fun. I think it's funny when Bucky first shows up there. Walker's like, "It's Bucky,"
and then he blows up the other people. He's like, "Yeah, we're saved!" And then he fucking just like does something to the limo, and he's like,
he shoots the little sticky,
the explosion.
Yeah,
he's like, shit."
Yeah.
But Bucky captures him, ties him up. He's like, "I'm gonna turn you in. Your evidence for the fucking impeachment trial."
Yes.
They're trying to explain that they have to go save Bob, and they just keep in unison keep saying the word Bob,
and then he gets a call.
He's like, "Wait a minute,"
and he
call from Mel,
and then he keeps asking questions, and the questions are the things that they were mentioning that he was asking about. So yeah,
yes,
and then they keep shouting Bob back
because they're laying there, they're sitting there, and they're like, "Yeah, that sounds like Bob."
Even Alexei was.
Yeah. Who's never
met Bob.
But he's so bought into the team. He's like, yes, it's Bob.
It's Bob.
It's Bob. Of course it's Bob. We have to go save Bob. He's part of the team.
I love it. It's so good.
It's so funny. And then it cuts to Valentina and Bob, where she's trying to basically like seduce him to the dark side.
She's gaslighting.
Not even the dark. I mean, technically dark side, but just her side.
Yeah, her side specifically. Not good, not evil. Her side.
Yes.
But she's like, I'm the only one that believes in you, Bob. I'm like, bitch. I'm like, Bob, fuck it, Yelena. This whole time been sweet talking your ear off, and you're just immediately like, fuck him.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he is a meth head.
Yeah. He did.
He mentions it several times.
Oh
God!
I know you got it on here, so I won't talk about it.
Yeah.
My favorite line of the movie is they decide like, all right, fuck it, we're gonna save Bob. They get in this fucking moving truck, and Alexei and Bucky are driving, and Alexei goes, "So, what kind of super serum do you got?" And Bucky's like, "I don't know, the regular kind, Hydra." Oh, Hydra, fancy,
yeah,
fancy. When I was in the theater, that got the biggest laugh. That was the best line of the movie to me. It's my favorite.
Because at this point, it's just branding on the super serum. Because there's so many of them.
There's so many. It's so mundane. It's like they treat it like it's an everyday conversation.
Yeah, and
it lands perfectly. And then they they go.
They get in there.
They fucking drive through. Like Bucky's like, I got a plan. He just drives.
No. Alexei asks him if he has a plan, and he kind of sits there, and then it cuts to him driving through the fucking wall.
Smash cut, fucking the moving truck going through the front of the Avengers Tower.
Yeah.
But then they get,
I like this plan. That's what he says.
Yes, I like this plan.
And then she's like, I left the door unlocked for you. We just beat up all these guys for no fucking reason.
And she says something along the lines of like, I just had the sheetrock finished
last week or something.
Yeah.
But they go up, and this is where the fucking junior varsity Captain America line is, and it's Valentina just fucking.
She rips every one of them.
Every single one of them.
Oh, it's so good. And fucking Sentry walks down, and he
in his suit. Did you dye your hair?
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah. If you notice later, his hair is now undyed. When it
after he's done,
it undyes itself.
Yeah, which I thought was very funny.
It was funny. I hope whenever he does turn into the Sentry again, it's dyed back to blonde. And
yeah, like
so
if he
Lewis Pullman just has to keep fucking like changing wigs. It's so goody. So Sentry starts beating their ass, or trying to start beating their ass, and Alexi just goes, "No one messes with
the West Chesapeake
Valley
Thunderbolts," and then goes to hit Sentry and just gets fucking flown out the window.
It's in the wall.
It gets flown in the wall. Yeah,
one of them gets flown out the window, and then he brings them back.
Bucky,
maybe. I don't remember
it's
who it
either
was.
Bucky or Alexi, one of the two super soldiers. That's the only two that could survive it.
Alexi gets thrown out the window, but like telekinesis him up in the air.
Yeah, that's
for
what I'm saying.
bit.
Like he throws him out.
He throws him out, but he brings him back in.
Yes,
I think it's Alexi he throws out.
Yeah, and then fucking John goes to hit it with the shield, and he just fucking takes it, bends it like it's a fucking taco. It is.
He even says that at one point. He's
They
like,
turned my shield into a taco.
He's fucking carrying it around on his arm.
Did you guys watch the end credit scene? I'm assuming no.
I
didn't
did
watch it.
Okay.
I watched both of them.
I usually do. I just didn't.
Oh, you need to watch the end credit. The last one's like not funny. There's funny parts in it, but the first one is funny.
Yeah, the first one's fucking great.
Yes,
we'll talk about that near the end.
But basically, 14 months later, his fucking his shield is still a taco. And he even asked Bob, he's like, man, I wish he could fucking turn into the Sentry and unfuck my shield. Like no one else can, like nothing else can bend the shield. Like it's not vibranium, I don't think, unless it's adamantium.
I doubt.
I don't know. It wouldn't make sense because
Where did he get it from?
the fucking
Well,
Celestial Island.
Yeah, but he had it before.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. No, because he had
On
the
his
he had the
yacht.
real shield before that.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah. I don't know when. No, this takes place technically after Brave New World because they mentioned the president was a raging red.
Yeah,
lunatic.
because the last president turned into a.
Yeah. So I don't know if his shield is adamantium or not. They don't really say what it is. But I'm like, why couldn't it? If it's just a normalized shield, it could be bent back.
Maybe it is vibranium.
It didn't have any properties like vibranium. Though. Like it doesn't like absorb
Oh,
kinetic energy.
yeah.
So I'm thinking it might be adamantium, and they just didn't. Two movies didn't actually communicate that was a thing yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's very possible.
But how many supervillains or heroes can bend vibranium or adamantium?
Well,
Not many.
Yeah, not many. And they may be using it as a way to shoehorn adamantium in later.
Maybe. I just thought it was weird.
I just think
Like,
that
to
it's.
give him an adamantium shield.
I think it's
at
probably
some point.
just steel.
It may be.
Yeah, I
But
don't
then I'm
think
like,
that
anybody,
Well, if
my
it was
thing is,
steel,
if it's
then
still anybody, like they
Bucky and Walker himself.
they could fucking bend it back. If it was steel,
realistically.
or they could take it to a fucking
tungsten then.
yeah, they could take it to a fucking machine press and it would fucking they could
Yeah.
bend it back. Like,
Yeah.
I'm saying it has to be some sort of special metal that they did not fucking state.
Yeah.
So then basically they call it tactical retreat because Sentry is basically a god.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking OP. He's basically Superman without laser vision
Yeah.
Yeah,
and cold breath and has telekinesis.
He could probably do cold breath if he tried.
Maybe. But then they get down there and they're all like, Alexi's like, all right, we'll regroup, all this shit, and Elaine just starts fucking. This movie's really good at they had several jokes lined up for each character where they're just fucking start ripping into them, set bang, 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 and it was bad. And then Elena walks off and Alexi and her have this really, I thought was actually genuine, real, heartwarming moment, and I was like, I did not expect it to hit as much as it did. I was like, oh, this is actually like sweet and genuine. I was like, God damn, this movie's like,
It was funny. It was sweet. It was genuine. Yeah.
And then they somehow made something more traumatic than getting fucking snapped.
I know, but before we get too far into that, we need to talk about Valentina killing Sentry because he was going to turn on her.
Yeah.
Because he then realized he was God. And that he basically thought, why should a God take orders from
a human?
Yeah.
And she did not have a good fucking answer for that.
She did not.
And basically,
which the correct answer is, you don't take orders from me. We work together.
Sure. But basically, she goes to have the kill switch enabled and doesn't do it quick enough and gets fucking slammed against the wall and relies on Mel to
do it.
And
she kills him, and then he turns into the Void.
It does turn into the Void, which is his evil
side,
part of his psyche.
Yeah.
Which was like, it's really cool if you go look at how they did it. They just fucking, like, they had to like film all his scenes and then like, it's not like they contrast it. They had to they like just put like a black on him and they only left his eyes.
Yeah.
Like a black filter. It's like really cool. But then, they made something more traumatic than getting fucking snapped, which they focused on this little girl because they go into this like saving.
Yeah, they're going into saving everybody.
Yeah.
Because the buildings are falling down because the Void killed somebody, actually sent him to the Void.
Yes.
That was in a helicopter.
It was Chris Bauer.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. In the helicopter.
So the helicopter crashed into a building and then the building started falling. So then they have to save people.
And they saved this little girl. I forget who saved her. Alexi?
It was Alexi. Yeah. Because he's standing there and he's like real excited that he saved this little girl and then just.
Oh, I was like, oh, that's brutal. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's very sudden.
Yeah,
it is.
It just happens.
Yeah, because it's like a weird. It feels like a weird cut, but I know it's intended to feel that way,
to be like jarring, to be like,
oh, because it's very just there's no sound.
No,
it's just suddenly
like when
there is like almost. It's like I don't know if it's sound. It's something like it's just like a.
Yeah, it is. It's just a subtle.
But I mean, because the angle, like the camera doesn't move when it happens.
Yes,
because I think what they're alluding to, I think they're alluding to something that it's like flash shadows, right? So like in like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Whenever the bomb went off, they have the flash shadows of all the carbon from somebody's body.
Yeah.
Just being buried into the wall behind them from where they were vaporized.
Yeah.
And it's just all the carbon that's in their body is now in the wall.
And also at that point, we don't know what the fuck. It's like,
no, we don't. No.
When I first started watching it, I thought it was killing people.
Yeah.
Like I thought, because the way they start off showing it is Void actually being the one to do it.
Which it's almost like an aura almost. Yes. Like, because when it cuts from that, it's like he's floating down, and it's like,
it starts spreading.
But it's kind of both, though, because he can direct it, but it's also the aura.
Yeah. Because he directed it at the kid.
Yeah, we just don't know it.
And the first guy he did it to, that was in the tower.
And the helicopter and all that stuff.
The guy in the tower was the first one.
Yeah,
that was really alarming.
Yeah,
honestly, because I didn't.
You're like, I have no idea what the fuck he can do.
No, because it's like a C tier villain. I mean, he's powerful, but he's not used.
Yeah, he's not ultra popular.
No. So it's not something I know of.
And mostly that's because he's super overpowered, so they don't have him in a lot of stuff.
He's also half the time a superhero and half the time a supervillain.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I read a little bit about it in the comics. It's basically said for every good deed that Sentry does, the Void is there to just do a shitty one and undo it.
Basically undo it, Yelena's like, fuck it. I don't know. At some point, she just figured, like, it's hard to tell if this is an actual, like, self-sacrifice. Like, not
well,
sacrifice.
It's because...
She's just, like, suicide? I don't know.
Well, throughout the movie...
She's depressed.
Well, she's depressed, yes. But throughout the movie, there were several instances where the Void kind of shows people what it is.
Not anytime, but he could, like, when he touched him.
Yes.
Because he showed her, Walker.
Yes. So...
Valentina.
Yeah.
Valentina's was like her flashback to her dad getting killed by the mob.
Yeah. My guess is that Yelena then realized that that's what this was, is that it sends you to that place.
She's just like, fuck
It was a guess.
Yeah,
It's a guess.
an educated guess, which if was not correct would have been just like, oh,
Yeah.
you don't
Well, it wouldn't have been her problem anymore.
No, she's like, fuck it.
And the way
Peace
the
out,
movie
I'm
was
outta
kind
here.
of going, I don't think she
Yeah.
cared one way or the other.
Yeah, because yeah. Anyway, so she goes into what do they call them? Like I forget, like trauma rooms or whatever. Like they call them something, but all these rooms where all these trauma.
They call them as a joke. It's
Yeah.
just a series of trauma rooms.
It is,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I mean that's literally almost what.
Yeah, but it's like a dreamscape. It's
Yeah.
like a memory dreamscape thing.
Yeah.
because you're not locked, but you're in your
Worst
You're
memory.
reliving memories.
reliving your worst memories. And she figured out she can hop into, or not hop. I guess she figured out that Bob's connected to all of them because he is like the epicenter essentially, and goes to rescue Bob, and he's like
In an attic.
in his attic
Yeah.
of his childhood home,
Yeah.
where we find out that his fucking father beat him and his mother. This is not a fucking
It's not a happy go field.
no, it is like it's traumatic a little bit. But it cuts to like, back to the outside world, and they're like, fuck it. They're like, why would she go in there? She wouldn't willingly just kill herself. Like, so they're like, she has like a plan, Yelena.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck
Yeah.
it, we're gonna go in there. And it goes back to Bob and her, and they're talking, and fucking the room starts attacking them, and it fucking cuts to not smash cuts, but it cuts to Ava cutting the what was it?
A lot of shit's flying around.
Something's choking him. Something's choking him.
It's a curtain.
Curtain. That's what
The
it is.
curtain's
curtain.
choking him,
Yeah.
and Elena cuts it.
Ava cuts it. Yeah,
Whatever her name
yeah.
is.
And fucking Alexi starts fighting a pillow,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Evil pillow," and rips it out. He was not in this movie. I don't know. I don't know if this would be a
As good as it was.
well, obviously, but
As
it would be
lighthearted.
it would be super depressing because he is
Well,
there
just
to,
imagine like Guardians of the Galaxy without Drax.
yeah, it would be
Yeah.
like it'd be like watching Guardians 3 without any of the comedy, where you're like, this is just fucking sad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
agree.
Which
that.
that's fine,
If that's what you want to make.
but I mean, you just gotta be in the right mood for it.
Yeah.
But like, I could rewatch this movie like 1,000 times. 'cause
Oh,
it's so
absolutely.
funny. And then they cut. Or
Well,
they go.
Yelena says, because Bob says this is the safest room
Yeah, the safest of his
rooms.
memories.
And she's like, okay, well then take me to the worst. And they start going through all the different ones.
They only go to they go downstairs and fucking who punches his dad? Walker. Walker punches his dad,
Maybe. I don't
and
remember.
because he's
Talking shit to like real
Yes.
Bob, our Bob.
Yeah, and
Not
that's
Kid Bob
this is
anymore.
that's Walker's. We didn't really touch on it, but Walker, after the events of Falcon and Winter Soldier, just became like this depressed piece of shit.
Yeah.
and wasn't taking care of his kid, his wife, and they left him. So his arc through the movie is like being a better person
Yeah.
and being a better dad. And he's like, "Hey, fuck you!" Punches his dad.
Yeah.
But they go to the because this is an offhand comment Bob makes where he's early in the movie. He's like, "I was a chicken sign guy on meth."
Yeah.
And they fucking
They go into the next room and it's the
just
chicken guy.
and it's just he just like
And he's beating the shit out of the Thunderbolts
It's so-
with a fucking sign, twirling it like.
yes.
It's at one point somebody like yells at Bob like, "What the hell, Bob?" And he's like,
I was on meth.
It's who is it Walker or
I think it is Walker.
he
that
hits him in the
says
side. If you hit me with that sign one more time, Bob.
He hits him in the.
He's like, and then we get to the climactic part of the battle where Bob has to fight the Void, essentially.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And God, this movie, like, I thank God I'm not depressed anymore because this would, I don't know, this would,
It's a lot of psychological stuff
Yeah.
going
Yeah,
on.
it is.
There's a lot of, it's a lot of gaslighting. There's a lot of just straight up manipulation.
well, it's just like a lot of
And
like talk, like this movie is like a representation of like depression and bipolar disorder.
it's also
Yeah.
how you use psychology to make people feel worse.
Yeah.
And not better.
But basically, the Void wants Bob to
Let him be free, essentially.
kill him. I don't know, in the dreamscape, which will allow him to take over. It seems like because he's like
To
absorbing,
take over Bob Prime.
Yes.
Yeah.
and because he's also got the Sentry powers, I guess. Or maybe it's because they're in the dreamscape. He's like fucking holding all of the Thunderbolts back, and then one by one they make their way over to give Bob a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, if only it was that simple. If only that was the cure.
Yeah, just a hug.
Yeah. But they, like travel bonding is the best way to find a new family. Yep. It's
generally how you do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
but this is like serious next level trauma bonding. I'm like, goddamn. And they get out of the void, and Bob is now back to being Bob.
Regular Bob.
Not
even Sentry Bob.
No. Well, there's Sentry, Bob, and the Void.
Yeah.
There are three personalities here. And everybody starts clapping for him. And
no, not even that.
Oh, no. I thought the people outside, like the people that like
they might have a little bit, but more clapping comes from whenever.
But they see Valentina, who's behind like this curtain structure, where she's like,
and she's on the phone talking to somebody, and they're like, "Oh, we got to get her." So they go to chase her, and they chase her through the curtain, where she has a fucking podium set up,
a press conference to basically she's going to try and take credit for saving the world, and then fucking they're like, Yelena's like, we own you now. We own you now. But they have her by the balls, essentially. Like,
yeah,
no, we are.
But it was funny because Valentina announces them like the new Avengers, and everybody's clapping for them, and they're all standing there, and Bob just looks at them, standing alongside them, and just starts clapping too.
He takes like a half step to the side, and like, no, Bob, you're technically a part of it. He's not on any of the new Avengers branding.
Yeah,
but he is technically a part in our hearts. And of course, that's the end of the movie. When they announces the new Avengers, it cuts to the end. The mid-credit scene is fucking Alexi in a grocery store, in a supermarket, and there's this lady looking at the fucking cereal aisle.
And he's hitting on her. He's fucking hitting on her.
He is
a little bit. He's hitting on her and showing off the Wheaties box.
I thought it was more.
The Thunderbolts are on the fucking Wheaties box.
On the Wheaties box,
and he's just like,
because he's in like a normal disguise,
and he's like holding it up to his fucking face. He also shaved his beard, so now he just has a mustache. So he looked different than
is that when he has the Fu Manchu, or does he have the Fu Manchu in the last one? Where he has the handlebar mustache?
I don't remember what the mustache looks like.
Yeah, he has a mustache in the mid-credits, and then he has the handlebar in the credits.
I just remembered that he had the fucking mustache, but it was the beard on the box, because he kept showing her, and I was like, no wonder she doesn't fucking realize it's you. You look different.
Yeah, he cleaned up. Which I'm thinking maybe when they shot that, they were shooting Stranger Things. Yeah. Because it looks like Stranger Things. He has like a cropped haircut and a mustache. I'm like, he looks like fucking Hop here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then the final end credits one is cuts 14 months later, and they're in Avengers Tower. And they're talking about Sam is suing them for the right to the Avengers name.
Yeah.
And Yelena's like, did you fucking talk to him? He's like, yeah. It didn't go well. And fucking Alexi
comes in a fucking
like a fire suit, like a jumpsuit, like a race car
suit.
Like a race car fire suit.
It's got fucking ads all over it.
Everywhere. And he's like, look, I changed the name. It's the new Avengers with a Z. Sam Wilson, he's a very litigious man.
And then he goes, he's like, I got everybody one. So he's got a fucking boatload of them there.
Yeah. He's like, even you, Bob.
Yeah.
Which is where they make the comment, or he's like, Walker's like, yeah, it'd be nice if he was the Sentry.
Well, no, it's not even there. They see the Fantastic Four ship.
No. They say, this Walker makes a comment.
Walker makes a comment.
Because they're like, what did you even do today? He's like, I did the dishes.
Yeah. Because he's just over there reading a fucking book. Yeah. But then they see the Fantastic Four ship coming in, and I think it's Alexi that says it, but they say something along the lines of like, man, wish we had somebody who could fly.
Yeah. No, that was Walker.
Was it Walker?
Yes.
And then I think Yelena or somebody's like, what are we going to do? All hop on Bob's back?
Yes.
To fly up.
Like, well, how the fuck would that work? But essentially, it's setting up Doomsday, because this is the Russos filmed this, so this is actually setting up not Fantastic Four, but Avengers Doomsday.
Which
it's kind of like what movie was that? Captain Marvel? Was it the Captain Marvel one where it teased the beginning of Endgame?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where she was like, she showed up in Avengers. Yeah. It's essentially that. IMDb reviews. They gave it a 7.3 with 152,000 reviews. I doubt it's changed that much.
It didn't. I don't know if the number changed, but the like rating did not change.
Yeah.
It was 7.3. I just don't know if there was more people that voted for it or rated it.
I did this Monday, so I wouldn't expect a massive shift at all. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter was an 88% with 366 reviews, with a popcorn meter of 93% with 10,000 plus reviews.
It's got about 6,000 more reviews now, but it's still
And that's a lot.
7.3.
It is on, rent to stream or stream to rent, but whatever.
Yeah, it's on digital to rent right now.
Yeah. And now our ratings, as Tyler likes to say.
Yeah.
Roll them dice. Roll that beautiful
boss.
baked bean footage.
Ethan.
I'll give it a flat 8. For one reason. The fight scene between the Thunderbolts and Sentry was a little not great.
CGI wise?
Yeah, there was definitely some
It
moments.
was just, it seemed like really cheap and poorly choreographed.
It was kind of like everybody just flying at him.
Yeah.
It was like everybody flying at him.
Well, at that point, they also didn't know what his fucking powers were. They just thought he
Yeah.
flies, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. It just seemed really strange.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
A lot of the fighting seemed that way, though.
Jarrett.
8.75.
8.75.
Yeah.
Respectable. I'll give it a 8.6. I liked it.
Yeah.
It's one of the, like, as far as Marvel movies
Okay,
goes.
we're back on the roller coaster, bud.
Yeah.
It's
it's
Brave New World, back up. Will we be going back down? I don't know. I'm the only one that's seen the next one.
Statistically, we will be going back down.
It's possible.
Yeah, we don't have any
You're the only one-
ramping.
Is Fantastic Four the next
Yeah.
one? Is it out?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was in
Came out-
theaters yet.
It came out this week.
Oh.
Or yesterday.
Oh, so you already went once.
Yeah.
Damn. That was fast.
Well, yeah, I went and seen this the day it came out.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else we need to talk about with the movie?
I'm ready for a nap.
Well, we got
Unfortunately, we got one more left.
We got one more, then we'll be there.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys listening. We hope to catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.